Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'm going to start with my little list. Good morning, Alison. How's your shoulder going? How's everything been? Please let me know where you're at. Joan, good morning, Joan. Josephine, I'll probably say good evening to you, Josephine, because you do your class later. So good evening, Josephine. Melva, good morning, Melva. Welcome. How was your holiday? Rosalie, good morning to Rosalie. And her friend Judy, is she joining us as well? And Philip, Shirley and Carmel. Good morning to you guys as well, or Taylor gang. How are you all? How are we going? Okay, so as you may have guessed, this is a pre-recorded class. Enjoy your class. So much going on at the moment, so I hope that you guys are all well. This is the last week of term, so as of next week, I probably will change the timetable just a little bit, but you should have received your timetable this with your link for this class. So check it out, make sure that you're doing the class that you want to do, and don't forget, of course, if you can't make it to that particular time but you want to do that class, then you can always do it at a later stage. Okay, so check it out, enjoy everything. Today we are going to be doing a leg lengthening stretch class, so enjoy it, get those legs moving, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Any questions about anything afterwards, please shoot me a text message. I haven't gone very far. Enjoy. Let's stand up unless you're already there. So yes, leg strengthening is the aim of today. We're going to work on lengthening and strengthening, and that's basically going to be waistline down. Okay, it doesn't mean we're going to miss out on the upper body altogether. We will still use the upper body, but just not as much. Okay, so firstly, let's stand up nice and tall. Let's make sure our feet are completely flat down onto the floor. You can feel your big toe, your little toe, and your heel pushing down into the floor evenly. Your feet are roughly hip distance apart, not too close together, not too far apart. Let's gently roll the shoulders back and loosen up and relax. And then we're going to take a breath in, pulling up nice and tall and breathing out. And the other way, breathing in and out. Good, drop your chin to your chest and roll down. So Sue and Andrea, make sure you are hinging backwards and slowly rolling back up. And standing tall. We're all gonna do it now. Hands into the lower back and squeeze back. And to the top. And relax your arms, little squeeze down the side now, and lift, and over to the other side, and lift. All right, let's get those legs moving too. Rise up, tap one heel, and then the other. Take your time. Rolling through the feet. You can feel those toes pushing down into the floor as the heel lifts. Let's rise up on both feet, pulling up tall and down. Lifting that pelvic floor, pushing the toes down into the floor. Up and up and up. And last one, rising up. Good, take your right leg out to the side. Make sure you pull up out of that supporting leg. Small lift and bring it in. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Transfer the weight, pull up, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Rising up for 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Transfer the weight, right leg out, small lift if you can. 1. Make sure that foot slides in and out along the floor, keeping your hips reasonably level. Let's change sides. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I want you to keep pulling up. Transfer that weight back onto the left leg. Trying to lift the right foot off the floor. Get it up higher if you can, and take it down. Now, if your balance is really off, use a chair or the wall to help you balance. Belly button gently back. Lift up out of the hips. So lengthen that supporting leg as you come up. Good. Now let's change legs and pulling up. And 2, and 3, and 4, and last one, 5. Good, let's rise again, up, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Let's do that leg lift again, pulling up, 1, tap down gently, 2, and 3, 4, last one, 5, changing legs and lift, and 2, gently drawing that belly button back. Make sure you can breathe. Last one. Good, let's rise up again. This time let's add the arms into it. Up and down and up and down. Try not to swing backwards with the body. And up. And last one. Up. And down. Good. Give everything a shake. Let's grab that elastic. So remember, if you need to, you can keep your arms down by your side for any shoulder issues or arms. Okay, otherwise we're going to take our arms above the head. Shoulders down. Let's take the shoulders back. Focus on what the shoulder movement is here. 3, 4, last one, and hold. Over to the side, just a little squeeze, waking up that body, and over to the other side. And back to the top. Good. And bring the arms all the way down. All right. Again, with the legs, feel the feet flat on the floor. Pull back, bend the knees, push down into the floor, and then release. Pushing down and pushing down. 5 more. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. Lengthening those legs as you stand tall. All right. Let's put a bend in those knees. Hinge slightly, keeping the spine nice and long. Bring the arms up. Just focus on your shoulders if you can't get your arms all the way up. And again. Long arms now, up. Hand up. You're going to do that once more and lift. Good. And take it down and stand tall. Pull back and down. So as we pull back, we feel those legs lengthening and release. Feel those feet push down into the floor. Big toe, little toe and heel, all evenly weighted down into the floor. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Give those arms a shake. You might be feeling that quite a bit in the upper body. Give your legs a shake if you need to. Then we're going to turn the feet out, take them out a little wider now, and then we're going to bring the arms forward, shoulders down. Okay, if it hurts the shoulders, you take your arms a little lower. Let's come down, pulling those knees right back over the toes, pushing the feet completely flat down into the floor. So now you can even feel the outside of the foot pushing down, and then come up. Really long legs, feel yourself growing as you come up. Let's hold this one. Good, let's turn to the right without moving the legs at all, without letting the opposite knee roll in. Leg round again, keep those knees in position. Round once more. Back to the center and stand. So if you twist too far, you are going to pull that leg around, okay? So you've got to make sure you work within your limitations. Arms out and down. Feel those legs lengthen. Hold, turn. Not too far. I'm not going any further past my knee, okay? So that's the furthest you need to go. Once more. Back to the front and stand up tall. Good. Bring those legs in carefully. Give those legs a shake. Hopefully you can feel them starting to work already. Let's hold on to the ends of the elastic and step inside now. No, put the word now on it. Stand up nice and tall. Long legs, lifting out of the hips, pelvic floor's lifting, bring the arms in front. If you can, put a little bit more tension into it. Shoulders down, chest open, and bend and stretch. Feel yourself grow. Give that butt a little squeeze as you stand up. 5 more. 5, 4, knees over the toes, remember. 3, 2, and 1. Good, I'm gonna get you to turn the hands. Okay, shoulders are back. Gently transfer the weight. Little push. Now if you struggle with balance, keep your foot on the floor as you move in and out. Otherwise, little lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's transfer. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transfer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transfer. And 5. Pull up tall. 4. Long legs. 3, 2, 1. And release. Good job. Step out of your elastic now. Let's pop this down on the floor. Give your legs a little shake. Arms shake as well if you need to. Let's grab our weights. Do a few little squats with our weights. And then we're going to head on down to the floor. So we're actually going to take the right leg forward and the left leg back. Nice big step. Chest is open, arms down by your side, elbows are slightly bent, and we're going to come down for 5, 4, gently, 3, feel that muscle there, stretching and lengthening, hold, so it's all tight through this back leg here. Turn the palms, curl in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to try to push backwards because it's harder. Changing legs. Nice big step. Tailbone under, coming down for 5. Feel that working in the back leg there. 2, and then we hold. Turn the palms, curling in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trying to push back again. Right leg, how the leg's going, do you need to give them a shake? Bend that back knee, tuck your bum under and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, curl again. One more. Pushing back. I know you can feel those legs working now. That's good. Tuck the bum under. Open the hip. Down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Curl it in. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4, 5. That's it. And release. Good. How'd you go? Give it a shake. Shake it up. Okay, good. We're going to do triceps down on the floor. So just pop your weights down beside your mat. If you would like a drink before we head on down, then grab yourself a quick drink. Then come and stand at the end of your mat. We're not doing a long plank today, just a minute. We want to think about our posture while we're down there. We want to think about making sure our back is supported, legs are long. All right, if you're standing at the end of the mat already, let's just roll those shoulders back gently. Once more. Drop the chin to the chest. And when you're ready, we're rolling down. Going to bend those knees so we can reach the floor, then we're walking out into our plank. So remember, we're holding this for about a minute. Find the plank that suits you. Chest open, shoulders back, belly button to the spine, lowering the hips to where you need them, but not too far. If you can only feel it in your upper body, you may have dropped those hips too much. If you're feeling it in your back, you may have dropped your hips too much. You should be able to feel the tummy muscles working. You're already halfway there. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Got 20 seconds left of your plank. If you need to change position, then you can do. You can come down to your elbows or down onto your knees if you're not already there. If you do need to stop, make sure you do. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stretch back into child's pose, pushing the chest towards the floor, relaxing the neck, and slide down onto your tummy. Okay, pop your hands underneath your forehead, tuck your chin towards your chest, rest that chest, let it sink down towards the floor. All right, as you breathe out, I want you to stretch the right leg, make it as long as you can. It'll start to lift off the floor. Breathe in and lower it down. And now the left leg, deep breath out. Hand in. Right leg out. I want you to be able to feel the lengthening coming from the hip as you do this. Like the leg is trying to grow longer. For those that want to go a little harder, you can do 2 legs at the same time, but it's the same motion, the same feeling. You are lengthening those legs. Deep breath out. So you don't have to do 2 legs. You can keep doing 1 leg at a time. Follow the same movements that I'm doing though. So we're going to add a swimmer kick into it. Deep breath out. Start the swimmer kick. Breathe in and lower down. If you're doing 1 leg at a time, that swimmer kick can still be done, but you've got to keep a lot of control into it. Because it's lighter, it's easier to lose control. Deep breath out, pulsing up and down. Breathe in and lower. And 1 more like this. Hopefully that makes the people doing single legs even as well. Good. Okay, give those legs a little shake. You might be feeling them starting to tighten up now. We're going to add the upper body into it as well this time. So here's your options. Okay, remembering you can leave your arms on the floor if you need to. Just check it out and watch what I'm doing for a moment. You're going to breathe out, lift the chest from the floor and 1 leg. While you hold, you're going to take that leg out on a diagonal movement. You can see I'm not rocking through the hips. We do that 3 times and then we lower down. Again, you can leave your arms on the floor while you do this. Let's start with 1 leg. 3 little movements in and out and down. Deep breath out. Anchor those hips into the floor. Slow and controlled so you can keep that focus on lengthening the legs. Try not to lift that upper body too high. Good. For those that might want to try this with both legs, you can. You still do 3 pulses, in and out, and then lower down. I'm doing that one now if you want to have a look at what I mean. So especially if you're doing 2 legs, you can feel the butt tightening as well as the inner thighs. If it starts to get too much in the back, you go back to doing single legs. Don't forget, you want to breathe out as you come up, and that's because it engages the core better. Make sure that you're not pushing that tummy down into the floor. So if you're doing 1 leg at a time, I want you to make sure you're even. If you're doing both legs, this is the last one. Good. Then we're going to slip those elbows underneath the shoulders and give the lower back a little squeeze. So you should be feeling that those legs and those butts are starting to tighten a little bit here. Okay, let's slip the hands underneath the shoulders. Let's push up and stretch right back. And then we're going to come onto all fours. So, like I said, we're going to do our triceps on the floor, and this is when we're going to do it. So grab your weights. Chest is open, posture, wrists underneath the shoulders, and have a look, you need your knees underneath your hips. Make sure that back is flat. Now when you do the arm part, you need to be able to feel that your body is centered still, that you haven't traveled backwards. So you will feel the supporting arm and shoulder working. So just be careful of that. If your shoulders are a bit sore, I'll allow you to travel back just a little bit just to take some of that pressure out of that shoulder, okay? Chest is open, belly button back. Let's go with the right arm, elbow up past the rib cage. Up, up, up. Good, let's change arms now. Shoulders are back. Think of your posture the whole time. Once more. Good. From here, we're going to go with the leg. We're going to lengthen that right leg out nice and long. We don't want it to go above our hip height, so you can leave it a little lower if it hurts the back. Bring it right in underneath you and stretch and lengthen. Focus on lengthening, not lifting, okay? It's got to be controlled. In and long. In and long. In and long. In. Shoulders back. Good. Take it down. Other leg. Lengthen and bring it right in and out. Belly button back. Foot sliding along the floor as you move. Good. Let's do that again. And in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take it down and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can feel the shoulders working as well. Find yourself back in the center. Bring that right arm up. Triceps again. And the other arm. Last one. Good, and take it back. All right, pop those weights to the side. Your arms a little shake. Let's turn around. Let's roll all the way down onto our back with our knees bent. Arms down by your side. Lengthen those arms. Deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth, pelvic tilt. Roll up. We're opening those hips. Open, squeeze the bum as you do this and roll it back down. Let's do that again. Deep breath out, roll it up. Breathe in and hold. Breathe out, take it down. Okay, so I'm going to add a heel lift into it this time. You can make it more challenging by lifting your feet, but you need to keep those hips lifted. So we roll up into our bridge. Keep squeezing the bum. Lift the right heel off the floor and tap it down. Lift the left heel off the floor and tap it down and roll back to the floor. So like I said, you can lift that foot, but it's a lot harder to keep your butt lifted. If you're feeling any pressure in your lower back, then don't do it. All right, let's go up again. Heel 1 and 2. Hips shouldn't have dropped. And roll it down. And roll it up. Hold. So what you're going to find here is that the hamstrings, the back of the legs are going to work a little bit harder because you've got to work harder to keep that butt lifted. And again, we'll do this 2 more times. And 1 and 2 and down. And again. And 1 and 2 and down. Good. Can you feel that in your butt? You should be able to. All right, let's take those legs up to tabletop. Want some extra support? Roll up your mat and tuck it underneath your bum. Arms are still nice and long. Okay, keeping your knees bent, we're going to tap the right foot to the floor. Tap and pull it back up to tabletop. Just the right leg. Let's go. 1. Keep that belly button sinking into the floor, so try breathing out as you move the leg away. Let's change legs now. Good, let's go again. Right leg, 1 and 2. Bend your knee a little bit more if your back is starting to get a little lift in it. 4, 5, and change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring the knees into the chest, pull them in. Take the feet to the floor, knees bent. Support your neck. Curl yourself up. We're going to twist, so we're going to bring the right knee towards us, twisting towards it, and then take it back to the floor, and we're going to go to the other side. In and out. In and out. Keep that back pulling towards the floor. Feel the tummy sinking down into the floor even as you put your foot back down. Keeping control. So when that foot comes down, it comes down gently. It's not sinking heavy into the floor. I'm going to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel those tummies working now. 8, 9, 10. Good, take your head to the floor. If you need to, you can stretch those legs out along the floor and give them a good shake. And then bend your knees back up again. All right, arms down by your side. We're taking those legs back up to tabletop. This time we're doing our leg extensions. So 1 leg at a time, up. And we're gonna stretch out that right leg, push through the heel, and then bring it in. And then the other leg. And in. And in. And in. So if you're feeling your back getting tight here, you want to take your leg a little bit higher. Just make sure you push through that heel there so you can feel that stretch in the back of the leg as well. Lengthening that leg. Lengthening the leg. Belly button still sinking into the floor. You might be feeling that a little bit more now as we go along. Let's do 1 more on each side, then you can bring those knees into your chest. Hug them in. Good. All right, bring your chin into your chest. Stretch out that right leg, hug the left knee. If this is going to hurt your neck, leave your head on the floor. Let's change legs. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. Bring both knees in. Take the head to the floor. Good. Take your feet down. Knees are bent. Support the neck. Right leg only this time. We're bringing it in. We twist towards it with the knee bent, and then we stretch that leg out nice and long. So we bring it in and stretch it out. And 1 and lengthen. 2 and lengthen. 3 and 4 and 5. Now we're going to change legs. Come back to tabletop first, then lower, then take the other leg up. We bring it in and lengthen. Don't let the back lift, even though it's easier to get that leg lower now. You still have to be aware that your back is not lifting away from the floor. One more. Tabletop, head down. Good. Bring those knees back into your chest. Hold on to the left leg, stretch out the right. Again, if you want to curl up, you can. You don't have to. Leave your head on the floor if you like. Let's change legs. 1, stretch it out. 2, finish the movement by stretching that leg. Last one. Both knees in, head down if it's up, and gently take your feet to the floor. Good, shake it out. All right, let's stretch those legs out along the floor. Let's roll onto our side now. Let's get that butt working a little harder. Hand down in line with the waist. Both legs nice and long, especially that top one. Ladies, you should be able to feel that waistline trying to lift off the floor. Tuck your bum under, give it a little squeeze, belly button back. I think that's all, except for the breathing. Okay, keep it small, reach up and length away. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9. Glue the legs together. I want you to really feel like they're gluing together, not just the feet, but the thighs as well, the knees, okay? Your bum's tucked under. Stretch those legs, just like you did when you were lying on your tummy, and lower. Now, if this hurts your back at all, I want you to just go back to the single leg lift. Otherwise, doubles. It is harder, so you won't get as high. Control it, feel the movement. Ladies, feel that rock over the hip there. 5, 4, 3, 2, still squeezing those legs together. 1. Good. Knees forward, feet are just off the floor. Tuck your bum under. Okay, open for a clam, working those hips. 2, keep the spine long. 3, so it's not arched, it's nice and straight. Pelvic floor is lifted. 5 more. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good, take it down gently. Let's repeat all that on the other side then. All the way down, nice long line. Lengthening away the legs, in particular that top leg, okay? That's the one that's harder to lengthen away. You want to feel that waistline trying to lift, ladies, and we want to have this hand sitting down in front of belly button. All right, tuck your bum under, single leg, and reach it away. Keep it long. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gluing those legs together, squeezing the bum and lengthen the legs. It may be harder on one side than the other, and that can come down to your hip and back strength. Your lower back is working here, and that's why it's important to stay connected. Well, it's always important to stay connected. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend the knees forward. Feet are just off the floor. Tuck your bum under and clamp. Control. Don't let that hip swing backwards. Five more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And down. Okay, what I'm going to get you to do is push yourself up onto your elbow. Stretch the legs out just a little bit. Take this top arm up and let it swing over the top, stretching down the side of the body. Now we're pushing that rib cage up towards the ceiling, so the stretch will come down into that waistline area as well. If your shoulder does not like this position, you may want to just do it maybe sitting up or kneeling up. Do a little side stretch. And then we release. Okay, continue to push yourself all the way up. Take the legs around to the other side. Come back down. And over we go again. Let the arm just hang. Let your head drop down as well, so your neck is getting a gentle stretch too. Rib cage pushing towards the ceiling. Good. And release. All right, you might as well just sit up from there. Okay, sitting nice and tall. Let's stretch those legs out really well. So push the chest forward first, drop the head. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, I want you to sink, relaxing your back, your neck, and your shoulders. Again, take another breath in. Another deep breath out, see if you can relax it some more. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs, we want that there. Good, belly button back. Let's sit up nice and tall. Take the legs out wide. Push forward. Again, drop the head. Take a breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth, sinking towards the floor, feeling the stretch on the inner thighs now. Another breath in through the nose. Another breath out, feeling the back relax. And by back, I mean all the way down your spine, right into the neck as well. Good, and sitting back up. And bring the legs forward. Okay, so if you can, I want you to bring your right leg in, okay? It can stop out here if that is what you can do. Your hip and knee won't allow it to come any closer. Your other option is to just kick it off to the side. We need to be facing that left leg right now, okay? So your hips straight over that left leg. All right, and then we're going to push forward again and drop the head again. Now what this has done is just get that stretch a little higher up the leg, into that hamstring area a little bit more. You may find you've gotten a little bit further forward as well. Okay, so it just allows you to stretch a little differently. You'll probably still feel it down to the knee area as well. And slowly sitting up. So let's change legs. We bring the left foot in or kick it off to the side. We should be facing straight down the right leg now. Push forward and drop your head. And slowly sitting up. Good. If you need to, give those legs a little shake and then take your right leg across the body, pull it back. Hug that knee in towards your chest. Make sure you sit up tall and do a small turn to the right so that you're lifting up out of the hips still. You can feel that stretching in through the hip area. Then very slowly release. Let's change legs. Sit up tall and turn. And slowly back around. Shake it out once more. Good. All right, let's come up onto our knees. We want to open up the front of the hips now and stretch the front of the legs. Leg forward, square yourself up. Then pelvic tilt. Without any leaning, just a pelvic tilt. And you can feel that stretch there, the hip opening. Keep your back upright. Gently release, let's change legs and tuck again. Good, and release. Okay, down into your crouch position as low as you can go. Then relax your neck, relax your back. Push the bum to the ceiling so you're hanging upside down, relaxing your arms and shoulders. Slowly unroll all the way to the top and stand up tall. Good, let's bring those arms up. Breathe out, shoulders relax, and we make a pistol grip. Gently take the shoulders back and release, and then over to the side, stretching the side of the body up and over to the other side. And up and arms out, shoulders down, squeeze back and release. Gentle now, long arms, squeeze back and release, and squeezing back and release, and arms down again. Chin to the chest this time, relax your neck, chin to the ceiling, back down again. And up and forward. Look to the right, around to the left, around to the right and the left, back to the front. Drop the ear down. Take it up and over. Once more, up and over. And up, and over, and up. Deep breath in, and out. Deep breath in, shoulders up, and out. Breathe in gently, take the elbows back, and deep breath out. Once more, and up. Hands to the ears. Lift up. Shoulders down, open the chest and release. Awesome, well done everyone. How are you feeling now? Nice and tall? Hope you enjoyed your class. If there was anything that you weren't sure about, please contact me, let me know, and I will speak to you all very soon. Have a great week. See ya.